Welcome to our final session. In this series, we've covered the problem, the theory, the architecture, and the implementation of our smart search system. In this last presentation, we will recap our entire journey and take a look toward the exciting future of this work. We've gone from a high-level problem statement all the way to a fully implemented system. We started with the introduction. We defined the core challenges of searching in multimodal and high-dimensional data. We explored indexing techniques for fast retrieval and re-ranking techniques for perfecting the results. We laid out the system's architecture, showed the implementation, and now we're here to summarize and look ahead. Our core mission was to solve a very difficult problem for the PISTIS data marketplace. How do you enable powerful content-based search when the data itself must remain with its owner for security and privacy? This required a system that was not only intelligent, but also respected the core principles of a trusted, federated data ecosystem. The foundation of our entire system is that simple but powerful two-stage process. First, retrieve. Use a fast and efficient method to cast a wide net and find a list of potentially relevant datasets from across the entire distributed network. And second, re-rank. Apply a more computationally intensive and intelligent model to that smaller list to sort it and find the best possible matches. For the retrieval stage, our key decision was to use locality-sensitive hashing, or LSH. While other methods, like graphs, can be faster, LSH has a critical advantage for a dynamic platform like PISTIS. It handles change gracefully. Adding, updating, or deleting datasets is simple and doesn't require costly training or complex index maintenance, making it the most practical and resilient choice. For the re-ranking stage, we faced the cold start problem. We needed a smart model but had no user data to train it on. We solved this using weak supervision. First, we created a simple teacher model based on our current expert rules. We used that to generate pseudo-labels for our data. Then, we trained a more powerful student model, a neutral network, on these labels. This created a smart ranker that was effective from day one. Our design relies on three independent but coordinated microservices. The distributed query service, or orchestrator, is the central brain managing the search. The LSH component is the local search expert, deployed at each data source. And the re-ranker is the final curator that uses our machine learning model to produce the high-quality final ranking. We implemented this architecture using a modern and practical set of tools. Python and Flask provided the foundation for our fast modular microservices. Scikit-learn and Keras gave us the power to create our innovative re-ranking model, and Vue.js allowed us to build a clean and simple interface for the end user. Through this work, we have delivered four key things. First, an end-to-end system for content-based search across distributed private data sources. Second, a practical solution that honors the security and privacy principles of a trusted data marketplace. Third, a robust architecture that is resilient to constant change. And fourth, a novel application of weak supervision to solve the critical cold start problem for ranking. So, what's the most important next step? Evolving our re-ranking model. As the PISTIS platform matures and real user interaction data, clicks, downloads, purchases become available, we can move beyond weak supervision. We will fine-tune or retrain our model on this real feedback, teaching it the true, subtle patterns of what users find valuable. This will transition our system from being smart to being truly wise. Let's look at the big picture. Enabling a fair and valuable data economy. The ability to find the right data at the right time is the engine of the modern data economy. By building systems that allow for powerful search while respecting data ownership and privacy, we are helping to create a more transparent, fair, and innovative digital marketplace for everyone. Thank you very much for your attention and for joining me on this journey. If you have any questions about this series, please feel free to contact us at this email.